Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? For the cheapest coins anywhere, check out MMOEXP.com and use code ZERK for 5% off your order. Link is in the description.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
So Most Feared Part 2 just came out yesterday, and yes, the packs in the Field Pass did update with the Part 2 players. So today I'm going to go over the best free 87 and the best free 90 overall for you guys to pick, in case you don't want to wait for Part 3. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Lug for being a part of the Nota Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid. Make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, turn notification bell on, and comment down below. Nota Gang. Also, guys, shout out to you guys that copied my NFL picks from Thursday Night Football last night. We had a monster day, over $300 in W's. I think we hit on literally every single pick that I posted aside from one pick. So we did absolutely insane. If you guys copied, you made a lot of money yesterday. And if you guys sign up on Underdog Fantasy right now using code ZERK, it'll double your first deposit up to $500, and you guys will get this Lamar Jackson 0.5 total yard special for Sunday 1 p.m. football. And not just that, though, you'll also get this LeBron James 0.5 point special for Tuesday NBA tip-off as well. And Underdog's been running a lot of specials lately, just like payout boosters and stuff at random. So there may even be more stuff coming today, tomorrow, this weekend. A lot of stuff. So follow me over on Twitter for my picks. We have a big weekend, college football, UFC early in the morning tomorrow, college football tonight, I believe, as well. And then we do have the NFL on Sunday. I'll have picks for every day. All right, guys, so we're going to go over the best free 87 and the best free 90s to go ahead and pick. And if you don't know how to get these, just go through the Most Feared Field Pass. At the end of it, at level 25, guys, you do get an 87 overall Most Feared Fantasy Pack or a 90 overall BND. And then also along the way of doing the Most Feared Field Pass, level 15, you do get an 87 overall BND. So you could go with, the 87 BND, then choose an 87 auctionable, or you can go one of these 90s as BND. In my opinion, I feel like that's probably the move. But let's start off by talking about these 87s. I can confirm that the Part 2 players are now in the Field Pass pack. However, I will warn you, I think if you open it, it might stop updating. I'm not sure if it will stop updating or not. So if you don't want one of these players, then maybe just don't open the pack. I'll say that. But starting off, Jalen Phillips for the 87s. This card is very, very solid. 85 speed, 87 acceleration, 87 finesse move, and 82 block shed. Now, he's not my absolute favorite 87 overall to pick, to be honest, guys, but he is pretty solid. And if you need a right outside linebacker, he's actually kind of really good. Up next for the 87 overalls, guys, we have Kendall Fuller. He's only 5'11", but height doesn't really matter all that much this year. 87 speed, 86 excel, 84 man, and 87 zone coverage. He came out with Part 1 of Most Feared, and overall, I do think the card is still pretty solid. Now, obviously, as we're getting, higher and higher with speed on players, the 87 speed is going to get outdated pretty quickly. So again, not my favorite, but he is a depth position, so we had to make the list. You put him in cornerback 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to get some use out of him. Next up, we have a new player with Part 2 of Most Feared, and that's Jalen Petre. This card is actually really good. Jalen Petre is very, very solid. 88 speed, 90 acceleration. Now, the coverage is not great, right? 75 man, 84 zone coverage. The hit power is only a 76. Block shed is a 53. But you most certainly can use her on this card if you want to. I know he's 5'11", jumping's only an 82, but you could use her on him. You could also just kind of put him out there at safety if you don't really have anybody with some speed. 88 speed and 90 excel for free. That's pretty good. And I'll be honest, I think this card is being extremely slept on. Juwan Johnson. This card's very, very good, guys. He is a 6'4" tight end with 87 speed and 88 excel. Now, obviously, if you have somebody like Kyle Pitts on your team, you may not care about Juwan Johnson, but this card's really good. He also has 90 jumping, 85 catching, 84 catch traffic, 87, 84, and 82 for the routes. And then after the catch ability, guys, he does have 86 carrying, 85 break tackle, 86 juke move. The run blocking isn't, exceptional. It's 67 with 59 impact block. But if you need a tight end right now, if you don't want to go spend the coins to get, one of the absolute top guys like George Kittle, or you don't want to spend the coins on Kyle Pitts, Juwan Johnson for free is really good. And of course, if you guys do not already know this, Landon Dickerson is a very, very, very solid option to pick for your free 87. And why is that? It is never a bad idea to take offensive linemen for your BNDs, simply because O-linemen, you don't really need to upgrade them all the time, right? You can get, an 87 overall left guard and Landon Dickerson right here and really run with him for quite a while. He has 87 run block, 84 pass block, 87 lead block, 89 impact block, 332 pounds. Definitely very, very solid. So those are kind of, in my opinion, the best 87s. Take whichever one fits your team the most. But my personal top two, definitely Landon Dickerson and Juwan Johnson. And now let's talk about the best free 90 overall most feared champions to pick. Now, guys, I do want to mention this, though. You cannot pick Arcana cards. So the Arcana cards are not in this pack. It is strictly the most feared cards. So just keep that in mind. You can't get guys like Cooper Kupp or any of those other guys, whatever. But starting off, Anthony Walker Jr. The reason why he's on this list, number one, 89 speed 90 XL is really good, right? But he also gets the lurk artist ability. He's one of the few linebackers in the game to get the lurk artist ability, which is lurker and pick artist for 1 AP. And it's really good. He also does have 92 tackling, 87 block shed, 77 hit power is not great, and also the zone coverage is not very good at 74. So I will warn you, don't get Anthony Walker if you're not going to use him, because you need to use this card. He will not be good by himself in zone coverage, but as a user, this is very, very good. Now, the only thing is, though, picking a middle linebacker as a BND is a little bit questionable, I would say, simply because we're going to continue to get better and better middle linebackers, probably rather quickly, and speed-wise will be outdated, and it's not really a depth position, right? At most, you have 2 middle linebackers on the field, so not my absolute favorite, but if you really want a user right now that's really good, Anthony Walker. My number 3 champion you guys should take a look into is Beast Mode. Now, if you guys don't have a good running back right now, obviously Marshawn Lynch is a great option, right? He's got 89 speed, 89 XL, he's 215 pounds, he's got 89 trucking, 90 break tackle, 88 juke move, catching is okay, right? So Marshawn Lynch is just overall one of the best running backs in the entire game, and of course with him, he's a depth position. You can put him at running back too, and obviously depending on how much you guys use your running backs, maybe you run into some people that run, you know, deflator or crusher, and you end up getting a little bit tired with your starter. Marshawn Lynch can come in, play a couple snaps. If you are someone that runs maybe like a double running back set, I really haven't seen many people doing that this year, but if you are, well, Marshawn Lynch fit really nice into that. So I like the card. He's going to be one of the best running backs in the game for quite a while. It really seems like EA, when it comes to these running backs, they're not updating them super quickly this year. Like, Bo Jackson is still one of the best running backs, and he came out a month ago. Next, we have Marquise Pouncey as my number 2, guys. And again, it's an offensive lineman, right? It's never a bad idea to take an old lineman. Now, to be honest, though, I would probably have him higher if it weren't for one card in the game right now. And that one card is going to be AKA Creed Humphrey. I feel like with those AKA cards, guys, Charles Cross and Creed Humphrey, they give you some really nice boosts. Like Creed Humphrey, you get like a throw power and then more as well. And I really like that. So that's why I have Pouncey here at number 2. He's got 89 strength, 89 run block, and then he also does have 89 pass block, 88 lead block, 91 impact block. Again, taking a lineman is never a bad move, and this is one of the absolute best O-linemen in the entire game. But in my opinion, the absolute best free 90 overall to take right now is definitely Jamar Chase, right? He's 6 feet tall, 91 speed, 87 XL. Catch traffic is only an 82, but he has 90 short route running, 90 deep route running, 88 medium, 92 spectacular catch, and then after the catch, guys, he's amazing. He has 90 juke, 90 change direction, 89 break tackle. I did upload a gameplay over on Zirksee 2 with Geno Smith, Jamar Chase, and Isaiah Palomau, and I gotta say, Chase is just really good. He's on my team. He's gonna stay on my team for a while as well, and taking him as a BND is not a bad move, because as of right now, he's one of the absolute best receivers in the game, and worst case scenario, you move him down to wide receiver 4, and he'll get into the game for you later on when your other receivers, you know, might get a little bit tired, whatever. He'll come into the game, but that's not gonna be for a while, because I'm telling you, 91 speed, you know, yeah, we are gonna get some more 91 speed receivers. We're gonna get some 92 speed receivers as well, but Chase is still going to be right up there in terms of one of the best receivers for quite a while. So I think he's definitely the best one to pick. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Drop a like on it, hit that sub button down below. Let me know which free 87 and 90 overall you guys are going to be taking. I will be going over the legend reveals tonight, guys. Should be around 7 p.m. Eastern time. Might have another video this afternoon. If not, then I'll catch you guys later tonight with those legend reveals. Check Underdog Fantasy. Use code ZERK. And if you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.